Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live show from Coinstore. Now, you are tuning in from whichever channel of your choice. Please just be sure to click a little bookmark, save, look at our calendars, and look out for some of our future shows. Now, again, it's the 6th of July. We are coming to you live, and this is a live AMA with Edge Video Token. Now, just a quick summary on Edge Video Token. Now, Edge Video Token is a live streaming platform offering you a utility token, that's the ETH token, to trade on Coinstore and to actually earn on other video networks. So we're going to talk lots about that. You are going to know where you can find these tokens, how you can participate, and get involved with the community. So without further ado, my name is Terrence, and I'm from Coinstore, and with me, we have Joe Ward. Joe, kindly introduce yourself to those who don't know you.
Well, thank you very much, Terrence. It's fantastic to be here, and we're really excited about the listing tomorrow. I'm Joe. I'm the founder and CEO of Edge, and we're a Web3 video network. And our premier offering is the WatchTurn platform, which runs on that network. So thanks so much for having me on, and thanks for everyone who's come along to ask some questions about Edge.
Right, great, and welcome on board, Joe. I'm sure there's a few viewers out there already. I see the numbers stacking up. Now, you're going to get lots of questions, and for all of you who are currently tuning in, watching us, get involved. Ask your questions directly. This is a live AMA. So before we start, a little housekeeping, I suppose. Now, you've probably heard this often and many times out there. This is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. When getting involved with the platform and the ecosystem, please use your own discretion, do your own research, know what you're getting into. But with that, and with having said that, I am gonna deep dive into the platform. Now, we've done the session previously. So if you wanna play catch up, there's another video, link below as well. Look at that video and learn more about Edge and what we spoke about earlier on. So from now, Joe, just a quick recap of what the project is, how big the ecosystem is. Could you just take us through that one first?
Absolutely. So, I mean, the project is just enormous, and so because the WatchTurn is a platform and it's not an app, and so maybe what I'll do is I'll just show you a couple of slides and introduce you to Edge, and give you a real sense for what is going on here. And so if you think about sort of like the Web3, and you think about like what's the best thing that a Web3 video network company like us could possibly do, it's absolutely WatchTurn as a platform. And so that's a super big deal, because what it does is it's powered by the Edge, the Web3 video network, which has got enormously rich decentralized streaming and interactivity capabilities. But this layer that we've built on top of it is the WatchTurn platform, and allows you to take the code, as code snippet, as a TV publisher, put it on your video site, and massively increase the ad revenue by getting people to watch to earn, having a financial relationship with the viewer. So, it's really exciting times, and so this is not a project that's coming in the future. This is getting listed on Coinstore, so that the publishers, the TV publishers, there are 860,000 video streaming sites and apps. 860,000 of them. So if we get on one, that's a good thing. Well, we're already on a few. But if we get on 10 of them, wow. 100, wow. 1,000, unbelievable. I'll talk to you more about the economics in a minute. But it is the ability to do, like, it's a rapid adoption of watch to earn. With the viewers, earn crypto within minutes of the setup. And both the TV site owner, the video streaming site owner, can set this up within minutes, and the viewer can be running in 2 minutes or less. And 98% of viewers have no crypto experience, and we're converting those into real viewers. So it's really exciting to share this with you, and I'm looking forward to some more questions. And as the questions come in, we'll start showing the product as well.
Yep, sure, great. And Joe, I think some people might know you, and I surely do as well. But for those who don't, can you talk to them about just yourself and the team, and what type of pedigree that you bring to the table here? Because your team looks impressive, but I don't know if the viewers out there actually know. So just give them an overview.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm the CEO, and I've spent over 33 years in media and technology. I'm a former network engineer, raised over $100 million, done one IPO. And so, as a serial entrepreneur, I've always had a passion for, real-time data and video. Our CTO, our key guy, has computer science degree, is an edge computing specialist. Our incoming president is the former CEO president of Verizon Media in the USA, and is used to managing hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue from the exact target market that we want, which is Web 2 video companies. Our IP and compliance officer also helps run operations, is also a full-time lawyer, but he's been patenting all of our incredible innovations ahead of the curve. We're protecting the rich, scalable, valuable platform that we have. And he's formerly from OneWeb Satellites, Bose, and Huawei. And our advisory board includes Ralph Jacob, who I just mentioned, Richard Untrup. He was at Disney and Verizon. Alex Duca is like my finance guy, advisor, and someone I can lean on for some advice from time to time at the CEO level. He was formerly the head of alternative assets at Citigroup. He was there for 20 years. And Sudhir Kupam is the advisor to the token exchange. He was formerly at Intel Capital and is the general partner of Venture Rock. And so these are all the people that I know. There's my personal network of people, and so there are more at the senior levels of media and entertainment in the USA, and they're bringing in the big names, and so the big names are circling around saying, how's this going? But the main thing is that the key thing to remember here is that we have the team in place to access the big installations, and we can do this in record time, and it costs zero to set up. So these people pick up the phone and say, hey, your ad revenue is going to go up by 5 or 20 times because of Web3. Watch what happens. But we can't do that without a listed token, and we need that completes the picture. And so who better than to list our token than Coinstore? And that's happening tomorrow. So I'm sure our team is going to be super excited to be watching Coinstore.com as they see the token get listed and go to market.
Right, and I think that's also a good highlight. Seeing the team capable of actually pushing this forward, and let's talk about a little bit on that origin story as well. How did this project come about? I mean, what got you thinking there are some pain points and we need to fix it? Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it started off back in 2015 when I bought the decentralized streaming IP from Boeing, which was decentralized patents, research around how edge computing works,
Mm,
and we learned, and I learned a lot about decentralization because I've always been a server based guy. But it's like, how does
mm,
decentralization work? And so, we own the core intellectual property that makes peer to peer networking function, and we bought it from the largest airline company in the world, Boeing, and they
mm,
invented it because they needed it. Um, and so what I started to understand was that the reason why you don't get interactive television is because the compute resources required on a server are too high. But then if you can decentralize the AI, you can actually start running analysis on the video. And so, we've built a decentralized, streaming network that streams data and video. So that's the origins of it. And then, so we built a hardcore network. And I mean, it reduces the cost of video and AI a lot because AI is always growing. So then we knew that, hey, we could actually push the AI to the edge and have a Google Chrome plugin that allows you to get, to watch what people are watching on YouTube and index live streams. So fast forwarding through, for 2015 to 2019, we really started doing some hardcore engineering. And then 2020, we started realizing, wow, this is edge. Owning the IP for this is a really big deal. But the actual the computer science, the physics of it, is where some serious action was. So we continued on building some layers underneath, and eventually we got to a point and said, look at play to earn games. They're really cool, but we've already built a network that can do lots of hardcore decentralized computing. We could do watch to earn, and we would be first to market because we've already got all the components. We just need to build the watch to earn layer on top of it. And if someone else wants to come along, they'd have to build, all of those layers underneath because they'll never catch us. So the backstory is really interesting, and I'm glad you asked the question because it just shows that whilst we have an incredible entry point, with watch to earn, it's hyper scalable because it's so easy to adopt. 860,000 sites. I mean, who knows? I mean, I can't tell you honestly how many you can adopt it, but one's enough. 10 is huge.
mm,
Um, but
mm,
um, but then we have the richness of our origins to be able to add more layers on top and add the depth so that, personalities can become NFTs. We can do plugins to watch, to pay people to watch YouTube. And we can be doing live searching. We ought to do notifications and searching, things like that. So, watch to earn is our strategic entry point to capture the market. And then, you know, all roads lead to Rome. They all lead back to the EAT token, the edge activity token
mm,
listed on Coinstore. So all of this activity feeds the beast, if you like.
mm.
So um, it's been a long road to get here. I would say it's been a long road, and I'm excited to present it in a clean, simple format that's hyperscalable.
That's brilliant. And for those who are just joining in or only listening to us, kind of just what you've missed in the last 15 minutes is literally a summary of the project. Now, this particular project, Edge, Watch to Earn, go visit the website, learn more about it. That's edgevideo.com and earnify.tv. Now, these are the two important websites, and also coinstore.com. This is where you can actually participate, learn more, and get in touch with not only the founders, but the team behind it as well. So go and do your homework. Look into the future of this project, but also understand the present state of the project. There's an IP that is currently that has been purchased, excuse me, from a reputable company, Boeing. The team members are from respected companies, media, talents, and also heads of the industry itself. Now they're all converging into this one project. And I guess the questions that we're getting now as well, Joe, is pretty much going towards that technical phase of things as well. Could you also talk to us about the valuation of this project? Why is it valued as such, and how do you think you're going to justify this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of the tokenomics and the progress of the platform, the intellectual property, the substance behind it. The valuation of our token has, I think, incredible opportunity for investors, because at the 6 cents price that we've recently been raising funds at, and say we list at 6, 7, 8 cents, well, there's not a lot of investors that have put tens of millions of dollars into Edge to get it to where it was. It was funded before this by me, and so we've had this entire innovation cycle funded up until the point of the token, and then we've started getting investors into the token itself. But the new investors don't have to fight with old ones in terms of buy sell pressure. That's number one. Number two is that when we're out there doing promotions with key opinion leaders, we're always told that we're in the top 5 to 10% of platforms. And I'm going to show you, the platform live in action, where you can actually see it behind me. And so that's number two. Number three is it's producing revenues. So we're about to announce today the $5,000 drop, which I'll just show you here. A $5,000 drop into the grappling network channel. That's revenue. Well, that's the third one we've done now. So we're getting $5,000 in cash to promote the grappling network. So $5,000 goes into the wallet. So now you can watch to earn. So I think I'll show that to you in a second. And so it in terms of its scalability, it's there. So number four is that compared to, say, for example, the Theta network, which has got $1 billion valuation. So they have 9 sites that are live that we can see on the Theta, the Theta network. 9. So we have 3 right now. So, and I can put a 4th on before the end of this call. If someone comes along and says, "Here's my video site, I want to do watch to earn," or they could do it themselves. And we can go and we can go and we can go. And so the scale is there. And the reality is, number 5 is project risk. The majority of projects are coming to you saying, "Hey, this is what we're going to do," like I've been doing. Hey, this is my project. This is what I want to do. And then they show you some slides. But can they log in and show you users using the platform? Can they show you 300 paying channels, which is what we have here on the platform? Can they show you a token holder exclusive site where token holders can come in and earn? See here, the watch to earn viewers. Can you see that on the screen? Number 8, there's 88 viewers watching right now. So that means is that the people have been hearing about this and getting in before the listing. So before the public listing of the token, they're actually getting in and watching to earn. So that's, when Terence has been saying earnify.tv, that's the place to go and earn now before it even lists. And then you can sell those tokens, on the exchange. And so right now, so this is earnify.tv. This is our token holder site. So we have 300 paying channels, so we've already onboarded 10 of them. And today, the grappling network will have the $5,000 dropped in on it. So anytime now that, as I showed you before, that graphic will be going out and spread right across all of our social media. So, in terms of, so there's, for example, there's 2 people watching right now, but it's the number 9 paying. So it says top paying channels. The number 1 is the 24. So then as these channels are seeing us, they're saying, well, could you guys go onto the other platforms that we stream our content through? Like especially in the USA. But then here's Polkadot. Okay, so you can see here's Polkadot.com. It's doing watch to earn. There's 24 people watching at the moment, and they're real people that they're earning. And so you can see here the systems here running its interactive capabilities. But then you'd think, well, what about them using it? And so then if you go across here to Polkadot.com, you can see here's the edge, the code that they've copied and pasted on their site. So they've already put it live on Polkadot.com. You can go and earn right now directly on Polkadot. It was the first site that we went live with. So in terms of valuation, how many boxes do you need to tick? And this is a once in a lifetime change in video because it's watching to earn, and our entry point is, hey, come and get paid to watch and come and share in the advertising revenue. Share in the advertising revenue. It's simple to understand. But then the next phase is pay-per-view and premium content. No more subscriptions, no more monthly charges to your credit card you don't want, no more handing over, filling in the forms with your first name, your address, and everything else, no more cookies. This is the economic revolution for video. Monetizing content has just changed forever, and it's here. And the great thing is every site that adopts the Edge activity token from any of the 860,000 around the world, every site that adopts it, adopts the Edge activity token, adopts crypto. So with 2 lines of code, they go. And they're also our marketing partner. Now, I didn't time this, but it worked out pretty well. So our advertising runs on their network. So every time they have free advertising that's available that hasn't been picked up by one of the servers, we're dropping in our ads on their network. So if I go to Polkadot.com, look at that. There's the Edge ad running. Isn't that incredible? So there's Edge running on Polkadot.com. So we have incredible viral marketing because we're working with people in the marketing business. And what do they want? They want to do Web3. They're dying. They want innovation. They want to change. Just like when they moved from DVDs to online. Well, now online, Web 2 to Web 3, it's all happening right here.
Yeah. And then we've noted that you also have a few new features, isn't it? The facial recognition function and then a few other things. Could you tell us about what's coming and talk to us about the current ones?
Yeah, I mean, that's the depth of the Web3 video network and the AI. So the AI is running on all the streams. So you can see here it just detected Daniel Coleman. So if I just rewind there a little bit, you can see here.
When facing repairs.
So that guy there is that guy here. If I click on it, it will take me to Daniel Coleman. I can now follow him. So I'm now following. He's got 14,900 followers. We know what's in video, Terence, and so we can detect nearly 400,000, personalities now, and it's always growing. And you can tag and earn and things like that. So I can also set a notification so that next time he's live,
it's a bit of a scare card when facing a pre-flop raise. Or the
next time he's live, I can get notified, and the system will send me a notification saying Daniel Coleman's live now. And then if let's just say I click on it 10 seconds late, it will move up the buffer and play it from the point where he's actually live. So incredible stuff. So it is really just a different world that our Edge and Web3 compared to anything else in the market. I mean, this is just, I think, the most extraordinary opportunity ever because we have, funded it mostly through, the majority of it's got funded before the token. And so there's not a lot of, tokens to come in for selling. But if you get in, then what happens is that the TV publisher needs to buy tokens from the market in order to fund their watch to earn wallets. So if it doesn't cost anything to get set up, but you just got to have some tokens. You can have 1 token or 20 million of them if you can get them. So it is a full economic loop, which is designed to be able to have the viewer participate in the upside of the token. And so, EAT is going to be the standard, in the media space for lots of different things: watch to earn, pay-per-view, buying and selling advertising, loyalty campaigns, other things. And so we just, very focused initially on this. But yes, the interactivity, I think, is an absolute game changer just on its own. I'm just clicking around here to see if we can get this any more recognitions happening. It's always looking at the content. But yeah, I mean, obviously, watch to earn is strategically is our entry point. Here's Poker Night. It's just detected. Coming up next, see up the top there was Jennifer Harmon. So the system knows what's in the buffer, and so it's actually telling you ahead of time who's coming up next. So it's all about more interactivity.
And that's also another way to support your key celebrities or the people that you follow or those who are of interest to you in a way.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, it's if you're interested in so Boris Johnson, then it's going to tell you something about the individual. But I mean, I use it myself. I'm in Europe. I follow Mark Rutte, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands, and when he's live, I get a notification and I click on it and I go and watch what he's saying.
Yeah, that's actually quite brilliant, because then you also get to sort of not miss a live moment at least at that. Could you also tell us about some of your upcoming partnerships or even some of the, let's say, KOLs that you're working with? I know there's a few.
Yeah, absolutely. So Crypto Zeus is a good one in terms of the KOL. He has a video coming out today, which will be pushing the $5,000 watch to earn on the Grappling Network. But he's connected. He's also become a bit of an advisor to us, which I think is great. Then we've been working with the girl on crypto, Leah Thompson. So she's just fantastic. There's a great video interview with her. Eamon there, who's really kind of a little crazy, which is some of the crypto guys are. I think that's great. And here on the screen, you can also see there's a little banner there with one of our another adopter of ours, biztv.com, is already promoting earn money to watch TV. So that's cool. And that's running across 30 TV stations across America. And so now we're talking to the biggest TV company in the Philippines, the biggest video streaming company in India, the biggest video company, the biggest TV online company in the USA. Poker Night is owned by one of the biggest media, casino media ventures in the USA. And so, I mean, this is just my personal network. So we're now hiring, people to do, business development. But really, it's most of the marketing is going to come from just putting the product out there. And people say, "Wow, I just saw my competitor having watched to earn. Maybe I should too." But it's all we have to do is, with these big names, is set the standard with two of them. We just set a standard to say, okay, look at these guys and look at the engagement at the mid level. We get a medium level player, so deploying Web3, and they all need the revenue. But we're getting revenue from existing traffic. That's better than new traffic, because existing traffic is a known thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're going to get lots more attention as well from early filmmakers to people who have their own content and they want to sort of earn from that as well. Now, how do they sort of contact you or get and contribute to your community and your ecosystem? How do they get on board?
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways to contact us, and they're all, edgevideo.com. You can sign up there onto our email list. And then you can contact us through the traditional route on Telegram. We're very active on Twitter as well. If you're a publisher, like you mentioned, and you want to talk to me, connected with me on LinkedIn, Joe Ward at Edge. Or if you want to email me, if you're a TV publisher, you can email joe@edgevideo.com. If you're a viewer and you just want to go and earn, just go to earnify.tv.
There we go. And to sort of sum it all up for this show today, now the token will be available as well if you want to participate on Coinstore tomorrow. It's going live. Do watch for that. Do look out and how you can actually earn more. We have a few campaigns coming. We have a few activities coming along as well. So make sure you stay tuned and follow us here on all your channels that you prefer and start watching to earn. So yeah, with that, I think, Joe, thank you again for your time. We will see more of you and get more updates from you as we move along. Thank you again, Joe.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Terence. It's really great to be here, and we're looking forward to the listing tomorrow.
Excellent. And for everybody watching us, bye for now.
Thank you.